Welcome to the collective energy update for the week of November 21st, 2022. Almost at the end of the year, we have 5 weeks left, and the message was coming through very clear and direct today. So, the first theme we're going to cover is border. And this week, we're crossing an energetic border and boundary. So there's no more room for what is limiting you in your expression or in your experience. There's a lot of heightened emotions around frustration or fear that might play out, giving you a really good look or a glimpse into the areas that require you to do a little more of excavation, a little more of introspection or reflection. You might feel triggers coming up and you're like, wow, why are these triggers coming up? Or maybe it's like another double layer emotion or trigger that you're working through from something that you've been feeling or experiencing the last month. But then there's like this anger or fear around it, like really heightened expressions of it. And these themes are really a foreshadow of the healing and expansion that 2023 is going to bring about. So it's kind of like this line or this cord has to snap. It's kind of like this is the end of its line. Like you've been like dancing around this thing, you've been, in and out of healing it, but it's like this week it's like let's get to the resolution. Let's like completely like break this cord, like snap this in half and like really rebuild it to be much stronger. So that could look like communication. It can look like something in your business that's just not working. It could be something in your relationship that just has not been working. And you've been feeling this, you've been expressing it, but now it's really time to like go back in there, ex- excavate it, and bring it to the surface and just like move forward. And then 2023 is going to be a lot of expansion, a lot of growth in that area. So this is kind of like that border that we're crossing energetically to push it out for good. The second theme is giving. So exploring what you're giving in terms of time, attention, energy, and resources to, are they fulfilling you or are they depleting you? We're entering this flow state. It's the time of the year where we want to be in a season of possibility, growth, expansion, and experiences that really set us up for our potential, not deter them. This is a heightened week of self expression and not allowing your subconscious mind to be reframed or regress into old habits. The holiday season can be very triggering for a lot of us. So we're being called to really give our attention and our energy to this heightened highest self that we've been working on all year. It's kind of like, okay, let's see what you got. Let's use this awareness, let's use this highest self, really giving back that energy to ourselves and the people around us and not allowing us to like regress or be held back into old patterns. And when we find ourselves in old patterns or old habits, that is okay too. That's part of the human experience. But always step back and say, what is this here to learn? How is this here to like teach me? What am I meant to learn from this experience? um but it's being really intentional and mindful with your practices this week, what supports and not deters you. So again, like this theme about deterrence and what is supporting you. How are you giving? How are you receiving? Very important, especially around this holiday season where we're around like, old ancestral patterns, which we've been working really hard on this year. And that really flows nicely into our third theme, which was expedite. And this was a really like rewarding message. It felt really good. It was bring on the blessings. Let things unfold naturally on your behalf. Now is not the time to push or to force. Surrender to anything being possible and attainable. Things will become a lot more clear on the direction that you're heading and which route is leading to the best views. So, this week, if you're able to kind of surrender and be very present in your emotions and your experience, it's kind of like this fog that lifts us out and into, okay, now I see. where I'm meant to be going. Now I see like there's this like little glimpse of what is opening up. Okay, this is the route. So if we've been stuck in traffic, right, for the last week or so, now it's like, oh, okay, there's like this opening that comes up that I'm like meant to take that expedites me to like the next leg of this journey or this next adventure. So this week is a turning point. There's balance in decision was like a really strong message. There's balance in decision. It's a week to prioritize well-being and self-care above all. It's always important to prioritize well-being and self-care, but this week especially feels like a very tender moment of coming back to self. And we've all been extremely fatigued and inundated with this really heavy energy, and so this week gives us a nice little reprieve. So it's okay to sit back and be an observer rather than participate. Just let it play out. Let it all play out. And, we're coming to the last few weeks of 2022, and I've been doing a lot of year ahead readings, and it's really beautiful to always see how there's individual themes, but then, of course, there's always like this collective theme that emerges. And so January is going to be a really strong point of reflection, of momentum for us, January and February. So just know that like this extra clearing, this extra pushing out, this extra alignment is happening to really set us up for a really strong 2023. So again, if you would like a year ahead reading, please visit my calendar to book. Also, Birthing Your Business, my on-demand mentorship program, is going on sale this week only for $97. And not only is it, a beautiful journey of how I started and launched my business with really mindful, intentional practices for you, not only on a spiritual and energetic level, but really practical steps with a workbook that really walks you through your subconscious beliefs around business and money and some of those mindset shifts that will really help you if you are starting a business or if you're like reevaluating and rebranding your business. It's a very beautiful way to look back on all of that and create forward. And it comes with a community element. So if you purchase this course, you also become a part of my community for entrepreneurship, spiritual and conscious business. And I do a live Q&A every month in that community. So it's also a great place to not feel alone, to talk, to ask questions, receive support, network, and grow. And so that audience is growing, and it's really beautiful. So if you feel called to start, launch, or grow your business, Birthing Your Business is going to be $97 for this week. And I also have ancestral connection sessions because our ancestors are coming through loud. These sessions are available only to my email community because this is personal and sacred work. And it just feels so important that we are being intentional around our community, who we support, and how we support others. And so the ancestral connection sessions are only going to be available to those on my email list. So if you are not already a member or subscribed to my email list, head to my website and subscribe, and you'll be able to book a session there. And then, of course, work with me one-on-one. I'm calling in beautiful women who are ready to explore, to dive deep into motherhood, into womb healing, into divine feminine energetics and alignments. And I have some exciting things coming online for 2023 that I will be very honored to share about soon. But until then, enjoy the rest of your week. Take it easy, take it slow, take care of yourself and everyone around you. Have a great day.